It's 105.3 Seaside FM and our continuing coverage of the coronavirus issue. And of course, everybody in Withernsea is aware of Active Withernsea. And to tell us more about what's happening at Active Withernsea at the moment is Angela from the team. Hope you're staying safe. Hello.
Yes, I am staying safe. Thank you very much. I'm working from home, making sure we're keeping to all the guidelines. So yeah, very good, but still very busy, which is great.
Now, the work of Active Withernsea is continuing through this coronavirus issue, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I think now more than ever, really hearing from the community, and we're just asking, how are you? How are you doing? How does this feel for you? And trying to get a really good understanding of how people are being affected by this in terms of their physical activity, their mental activity, their social activity, and how can we support them in a way that really helps, that they really need.
Now, you have a member of your team, Alex, who's part of the Withernsea Community Hub as well. And when people call the East Riding helpline number on 01482 393919, Alex is one of the people that you might end up talking with.
Yeah, that's right. So Alex is supporting the Community Hub, the East Riding and Smile initiative. And she's making phone calls out to these people who are requesting help for their essentials like food and medication. But she's also linked in with the mutual aid group, which is something that was set up with the community did it themselves, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're really trying to make sure we create a really strong, supportive network for the whole of Withernsea. And I suppose for Alex, it's great to be able to be on the other end of the phone, because a lot of people will know who Alex is and will have had conversations with her. But we're really not just wanting to sort of help with essentials, but really just asking that question, are you okay? And if anyone needs any sort of contact or phone call, if they're struggling with social isolation, or just wanting to have a general conversation about how they're feeling that day, Alex is the best person for that. But she also is able to link you in with the mutual aid group, who will also be able to speak to people on a weekly basis, or however often is needed.
Now, the Active Withernsea Facebook page also has a link on it, and if you're being encouraged actually to go on there and tell your team how you're feeling. Now, that's an anonymous way of actually being able to actually inform your team, and by getting those responses, I guess you'll get a bit of a pattern to see if there are some common areas of concern that maybe down the line you'll be able to support people in Withernsea with.
Absolutely. I think for Active Withernsea, it's really important for us that we hear from the community and we can get a real good understanding of what support they need, but how they can support each other. So if we can, if people have a look on our Facebook page, there's links to all sorts of things on there, but the one thing we're really looking at is a link for the story collecting. And what we're doing with these stories is once we get the information, we've got an artist on board who's drawing these up all anonymously, but just how people are feeling, so you can really see them. They're really visual, and you can look at them and say, oh, actually, that comment, that absolutely is me. I completely get that. And if we get a group of 5 or 6 people that are saying, actually, yeah, I'd like to talk about this a little bit more, we can support by facilitating conversations online, or however by phone call, group call, however is best for those people, and really get connections in the town, get people to support each other in other ways that's not just sort of food and medication, which obviously is extremely important, but in other ways to build each other up and really build that connection with their neighbours, and really just know that it's okay that you feel that way. You're not the only person. You're not alone in this. We all have good days. We all have bad days. And I think by sharing that, it's really going to create a happier place, and people will have much more understanding for each other and how this actually feels.
And to get involved in that, you simply look for the Active Withernsea Facebook page and all the details are there.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Angela, best of luck to you and all the team at Active Withernsea as well, and stay safe, and thanks for talking to us. 105.3 Seaside FM.